Hello everybody, and welcome. Oh man, this DLC just gets right into it. Welcome to, what is this one? The Demon Lord Belial DLC. Are you, okay. So we're back on Earth, because there may still be some humans alive. Oh, it looks like we gotta talk with What's-Her-Face again. I think I saw her in this mess.
Together!
Yeah, there she is. She's wrecking shop like always. Pricks. So apparently this DLC is half hour to 45 minutes long. And supremely disappointing. Supremely was my word. I mean, based on the review that I read of it while trying to figure out how long it was.
Focus your
It
fire!
said that it was a very disappointing DLC. So, I mean, I guess we'll have to wait and see exactly how it turns out, but... And the reason I looked up, because I was
I cannot.
honestly hoping that it would be about
Together.
half-hour DLC, like a shorter one, just so that we could, like, do this DLC, go in and clear up the Soul Arbiter's maze as well, but if it's 45 minutes... Now... Like I said, like the little snippet of a review that I read did say it'd probably be done in half
The
hour.
Hellguard endures.
Though the White City is forbidden to us, we yet serve the light. These are the days of reckoning. We shall not falter. And we are not alone. Human survivors have been reported by my Hellguard.
That seems unlikely.
I am sworn to truth. You know this, Ryder.
If some shred of humanity yet clings to life, I would speak with them. Where were they seen?
Far beyond this battlefield, horseman.
I will find them.
If the Third Kingdom is not yet extinguished. Perhaps there is meaning to our battles beyond annihilation. Farewell, Death. You have your task, and I have mine.
Really though, I can fucking trade with her? Wow. Alright, that's weird, but whatever. But yeah, I was kind of hoping that this would be a half hour, and to be fair, like I said, the little snippet that I read there did say that you could complete in a half hour. It's not on the collectibles guide at all, which leads me to believe that this is a pure story DLC and there is no like secret area for a secret skill point. Alright. Oh wow, they are not strong at all. Either that or else my... Oh god. Or my teleport just got like really fucking good or something. No, they're just not all that strong. I'm guessing that they're a lot stronger when they have health. Oh, there he goes. You know, I know the type, you know, where a scythe thrown by death spinning through your insides and just don't care. Man. Gotta love that kind of endurance, eh? Are you both dead? Did I somehow kill you both at the same time? Interesting. Alright. Sorry for that. Bird is apparently in a more talkative mood than usual. Also don't know why I ended up down on the floor. That is not where I was headed. Or maybe it was? I mean, clearly there's chests on either side, but... so yeah, this is probably just like a pure story DLC. Now, I know that you do find humans in Darksiders 3. I don't know how much interaction you have with them. Like, I watched a Let's Play that was like the first hour or so of the game, probably. I don't know exactly how long they played for, but they usually don't go for more than that. And I know they ran into a couple of humans, or they at least saw them. I don't know if they talked with them at all, but they definitely saw them. So yeah. Also, found out, because I was hoping that there would be... I looked up to see if there was a way to get to level 25 in the first one, even if it was just like, it had to be really grindy or something. It'd be like, I mean, I'll still do it just so that I can do the do the Crucible and get my Abyssal pieces. I may still do... Because what I might do is, for next week, is I'll record the final part of the game. Or, well, I guess before I do that. Because I don't know exactly what happens when you beat the game. Like, if you have to go into New Game Plus then, or if that's like an option, I might have to do a little bit more research on that. But what I might do is, because I imagine the Soul Arbiter's Maze and then the end of the game probably will be the same part. And if not, then ignore what I'm about to say, because that's not what'll be happening. But if they are the same part, which is, I gotta say, probably pretty good chances. I gotta check the water. I gotta see what's down here. Then what I might do is the first 50 rounds of the Crucible on this save, and then come back, and then like the final part, which will come out. Because like I said, I want 3 videos for next week, just so I don't end partway through the week. I'd much rather end it on the Friday. So I might do the first 50 on this part. Okay, well that's clearly a trap of some kind. Because I think that's where you get the, I don't know, the shoulder plate, the boots. That's where you get one of the pieces of the Abyssal Armor. Just so that I at least have 3 pieces, because apparently the Abyssal Armor does level up with you as you play the game. And I guess the chest piece will level all the way to 30 with you and power up, whereas the rest of it will stop once it hits 25. But yeah, the reason why you can't do, or why you can't get to level 25 is because you literally can't get to 25. Like, it's not just like, oh, it's really grindy and it's just not worth it. It's that once you hit 22, your experience bar stops. Oh, that didn't work. Although I wonder if this would. Nope, it doesn't. Your experience bar stops. Like, that's why mine is so empty. I thought it was weird when I looked at it, it was so empty, because like I did a couple of things and hadn't got anywhere. Oh, I see what happened there. When I ran across, I must have hit one of those. So it still keeps track of all of your experience. But, also, did that close? Am I on a timer? I am on a timer. Shit, well, how the hell am I supposed to... Oh, I guess I could try splitting up, right? But that doesn't really help me get across there. But if I do need to... Oh, I can't split. All right, so that's not something I can do. But yeah, I'll do that and then come back once I've... There it is. Oh, no, Death, grab the thing, no, grab the thing. Yes. Nope, get up there. And that's already locked. All right. Boom. Oh, I see. And then I just throw that to... Got it. But yeah, then once I finish the game on the hardest difficulty, yada, 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 get the rest of those achievements, I'll come back. And then, like, the final part will be me fully upgraded, level 30 and everything. And then I'll knock out the last of the Crucible. And I'll probably start on, if I do it that way, then I'll start on wave 50. Like, if I've already shown you the first 50 waves, then I'll just start on wave 50. And, because you do need to complete all 100 waves in order to do the final challenge in one sitting. So, I mean, I will have to do them anyway in one go, but I'll just cut out the ones that you had already seen. Now, like I said, this isn't part of the Collectibles Guide at all, this DLC. So there probably isn't any secret skill points, but I mean, I still have to check every nook and cranny that I can on the off chance that just for maybe like this DLC came out, because I don't know. Oh,
have you come seeking a slow death? Stand still, louse!
Fuck, now I forgot what I was gonna say. That was it? Oh, you're a bitch. Anyway, yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say, but I see that there's a bee there. Uh-huh. Sucks to be you. Oh, fuck. But yeah, it shouldn't be too bad, assuming I can keep my recording. I'm honestly contemplating just finishing off this game tonight. Like, while I'm recording, just record the next couple parts to finish it off. Just so that I have a little bit more time to, work through the game, because while it is New Game Plus, it's still a harder difficulty than the than even the original game had. So I mean, I don't know how long it'll take me to get through it. Do I get another chest for that? No. It's weird that they blocked off the section with the chest. It's very weird. But yeah, I guess I'll just have to wait and see how I feel after I play this. Because I do have some other games, because like I said, I got a lot more game time with my new work schedule, but it still sucks ass. Because like I'd like to get back to Persona 5. I haven't played that in fucking quite a while, and I'd started playing Fallout 4 again. And I'd also like to play some more of that, you know. It's one of those things where it's like I normally have so little like real game time that it's like, what can I get done quickly? But now I have a good chunk of it, so now it doesn't need to be quick. So now it's like, what do I really want to play? And it's like, I don't know, actually. It's like, I really don't know. It's like I have so many options. Because like I hadn't played Fallout 4 in quite a while, because it was like, you know, because I spend like 8 hours in Sanctuary building stuff, right? Like, it's like I won't get very much done if I only have a couple hours to play, right? I picked up and started playing again and spent about 8 hours in Sanctuary. So, I mean, you know, holding true to that. Throwing cars, are you? Yeah?
Not enough wrath.
No? Oh, look at that. There's a human. Now, was that meant for me, or... I guess not, otherwise he probably would have taken a second shot, eh? Oh. No, he's definitely helping me. That guy's already dead, though. I had it. Thanks, though. Okay. I don't know why I'm looking. I mean, chests show up on the map. And by looking, I meant like I was doing that and while looking at the mini-map.
I need more wrath.
Oh. Ow. Frick. Jackass. There we go. I don't know why they bother with the little guys. They're not even like a distraction during the fight. Alright, 2 doors we got. That leads to a long hallway. And let's see what this one leads to. And that also leads to a long hallway. Alright. Other one does not have another door in it though. So I guess we'll go this way first. Hello? There we go. The nice thing about coming to the end of this game is I know what I'm going to play next. Like, I guess this comes out Friday. So tomorrow is the last episode of Welcome to Hanwell. And I have very little knowledge as to what I'm going to play next. I have a couple games that I would like to play next. Okay, I need to check inside the water first. But I don't know which one. Because like I have a few actually that I wouldn't mind playing. That I still need achievements and everything in. And then I have one that I have all the achievements in, but I just really been jonesing to play it again. This one. So I'm really torn between what to play. Hey, the hell, Maul. The souls of the slaughtered held locked and damned within the confines of this hammer's agonizing shape, burning and tearing at all it strikes in an attempt to strip life from its foes and bring the weapon's existence back into form. He who swings the mighty hell Maul swings the anguish of wars fought eons past. Alright, sure. Actually, come to think of it, there was... Hang on, where was that other one? Because that was up here too, and it was across the way from me. So it's over there somewhere. It's in that busted up room. How the hell are you supposed to get in there, though? There's no other door or anything, is there? No? Alright, well, I'm assuming we'll get there eventually, somehow. But yeah, so like this one here, I want to get to the end of it because I really want to start the next game. Whereas like Welcome to Hanwell, if you were been watching that one, I changed up for the last 4 parts of it how I was recording it, just to make it a little bit easier on you guys and cut out a lot of the faff. Which obviously made it a lot shorter. If I hadn't done that, I probably would have got like a few more parts out of it, but I didn't want to make it just to make it, you know? Well, actually, let's see. Is this just a shortcut back, maybe? Yeah, this is just a way to get back. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's just a shortcut. But the thing is, right, is if I go for the one that I've, because like a few of the ones that I have on my Xbox, like I have Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter, that would be one that I want to play. I have Sniper Elite 3, I would be willing to go through that. And I have beaten some of the missions, but I mean, they're very, like, it's just a mission select game, so it would be nothing to replay the other missions. Or the ones I've already done, and then I still have a bunch of collectibles in that to get in the later missions, but I wouldn't have to worry about that in the earlier ones. And honestly, with that game, I'm not sure if I would worry about in the later ones either, because I would probably replay them to get them I don't mind replaying to get the collectibles in, because it's a mission select game.
I will hunt you down!
You'll pay for what you've done!
This is a mistake, human. I only wish to speak.
Also, why are you hunting me down? How, like, what have I done to you? Like, there's no way you know who I am. And you've also had many opportunities to kill, or well, not to kill me, but to shoot me. What was I talking? Oh, right, other games I have.
There's nothing left to lose. It's easier to keep your head. Most people panicked or tried to fight the demons. Can't blame them. We were slaughtered like cattle. But nothing they did mattered in the end.
Oh, I'm still moving. All right. It was a different camera angle. I was really confused. But yeah, I've also been thinking of playing some arcade games instead. Like, I kind of want to do a Banjo-Kazooie and then Banjo-Tooie. Yeah, I can see what you're doing. Let's Plays in both of those, because I just actually watched a couple of rewatched a couple Let's Plays in them, which kind of made me want to play them again. And then, like, the one that I got, I've already got, well, I don't know if it's obvious, but I got all the achievements in those ones as well. But I've also really been jonesing to play Mass Effect Andromeda again, which is the one that I was talking about before. And the reason I really hadn't was because it was so long, and I knew that there would I couldn't do it this way that I normally did it, because there would be a lot to cut out, and the way that I normally record them doesn't really allow for me to make a lot of edits if I want to get them out on time. Whereas, like I said, now I have a lot more time to record them, so I can do something that's going to require more editing. Okay, so there's a skeleton key there. in there, and it says that there's a chest here. This actually says there's a chest like right here, but I don't know. Oh, there we go. Boom. Nice. So yeah, the more I talk about it, the more it's probably going to be Mass Effect. Because like I said, I've really been wanting to play it again. So odds are that's what I'm going to do. And like I said, that one there is going to require a lot of editing because there is quite a bit of travel the way I play it. There's a lot of travel time and whatnot. Can I climb back up anywhere here? I can climb up over there. So odds are I actually do need to jump down there. Also go over there. Oh, it also looks like both of those ways may lead to the same place. Just one for if you jump in and one for if you don't want to, I guess. That'll sit on the button. Yeah, that's what it looks like. All right, well, let's see what's down in the water then. And nothing. Also not deep water. Because, yeah, like the way I play that game, obviously, you know, I do all the side quests. Okay, so now I was standing up. If you're wondering what I was talking about before, is I was standing up over there. And I looked down here and noticed that there was water. The water is not deep enough for me to swim. And then I noticed that there was a place over there to climb up. But it doesn't actually let you climb up. But I also realized that there's even more places to climb up all the way up there. But I don't know how to get to those ones. Now, but yeah, like the way I play Mass Effect, at least the way I played Andromeda is, you know, I do everything that I can as soon as I can, right? But that means that there's going to be a lot of travel that I would need to cut out. And there'd be a lot of stuff that I wouldn't necessarily need to show. Okay, Death, you got it. There we go. Which is why I didn't do it before. Oh, no, let go. There we go. So yeah, like, but now, like this, I can edit it a lot more, leave out a lot more stuff, because there's a lot of stuff in that game that isn't obvious immediately. Like, there's an entire kind of, I don't think that it's ever actually a side quest. Like, I don't think it ever shows up in your quest log. But there's this whole thing where if you've played the game, you meet, fuck me, what the hell's his name now? Whatever, the alien dude that you get from the Andromeda Galaxy that joins you. Jarek or something to that effect, I want to say. If you take him with you when you talk to certain NPCs of his race, they're like specialists now. There's like a trap specialist, there's a soldier specialist, a couple others, I don't remember, maybe a medic one. But if you talk to them with him in your party, he will actually recruit them to join the Resistance. Even though they want to stay out of it. And then there's like a lot of like little things that you can do during quests to alter their outcome in that. And obviously I'd want to show what I'm doing to do that. But like I said, it requires in general a lot more travel time than most people like to put into Let's Plays for, you know, obvious reasons. Okay, that must just be a way to go.
I cannot.
Yeah, whatever. So yeah, like with that, I'm hoping that I can get it done in a reasonable amount of parts. Because there's also a lot of conversations that you don't necessarily need to have that I'll probably end up having and that don't really advance the plot enough to warrant putting them in the videos, you know? Yeah, frick. Oh, another one of you, eh? Haha. Dumbass. Really? Still alive, eh? Oh, forgot that you got the spinny thing too. Yeah, way to shoot him once he's already dead. Genius. Did that kill him just straight up? Oh, there you go. You shot him. So does that, like, his first bullet looked like it may have been a special bullet. Because it was all, like, white and glowy, but I have a feeling now that that was just an effect for us and not like actually representative of what the bullet did or what the bullet was, because like none of these, like I'm not actually seeing the bullets, like I'm hearing the gunfire, but I'm not seeing any actual like bullets from it. Ow, ow. So I'm just assuming that that was like a one-time thing for us, and I fire normal bullets, which means that normal bullets do work on these demons, which means that we should not have got overrun nearly as much as we did. Like, obviously, any places where they hit, like, are like right at the beginning, where they, for lack of a better term, landed. Fucking Christ. Assholes. And you're not being staggered by shit. Would be very fucked civilian-wise. But like once the invasion was underway and like the militaries and that started reacting to it, if bullets work, I have a feeling that we would have done all right. And I mean, to be fair, the only time that I've ever seen something like that accurately portrayed was in a movie called Dragon Wars. It's very much a B movie. Although it does have at least one actor that I remember that's actually been in quite a few things since then. I don't know if that was his first movie. That was the first movie I saw him in.
Get it over with then.
But anyway.
Peace, human. It is not yet your time.
Right. We'll see about that. You're no demon. I can tell that much. If you don't want to kill me, why chase me across the whole damn city?
I thought your kind was no more.
Who or what are you?
I am death.
Death is the one thing that's eluded me. Why, after all this, do you come for me now?
Defend the survivors. Oh man, my fucking... Okay, where are you going with... Okay, did he like disappear or something?
Stay down!
Yeah, you didn't knock me down though. Oh, you know what though? Come here, you're a boss. I can do this. With my little ghoulies. No. Oh, and now he's enraged. Well, I probably should have saved my death for that.
To the abyss with you!
Now let's get them out again. Oof. Okay, if all you're gonna do is that, this is gonna be a very annoying fucking fight.
Not enough wrath.
Yeah, that's fine. Just get a bunch. Oh, fucking
Your defenses are weak!
I mean, my defenses are fine. I mean, my resistance is probably a little low because of the armor that I have on not having any whatsoever, but I mean, still. Ooh, got me at that one. Oh, there we go. Do that, yeah. You know what, I'm full up again. Get to him. There we go. Ah, that's what you
I've
get,
met
bitch.
few allies since the end day. Mostly beasts. And, well, the others. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were angels. Doesn't matter.
They are.
Neither cares much for our kind. But you're different somehow.
You would think less of me had I come at any other time. I respect your need for secrecy, human, but I must know, how did you survive?
I was a Boy Scout.
What?
Never mind.
How can it be that humans still live?
I would hardly call this living. Yeah, my body works just fine. But everything that I live for is gone.
Still, you should be dead.
I stay low. There are ways of avoiding the demons. They're not all powerful as they would have us believe.
You said us, there are others.
Not sure. But I work alone. Some things never change, I guess. Even after the apocalypse.
What became of those humans?
I don't know. I can only hope that their end was quick.
That is most likely.
A demon lord caught up with me a while back. We made a deal. I sold my soul.
I see. And what else did you give up?
He forced me to tell him the hiding place of the other survivors.
What was this demon's name?
He called himself Belial. Wait, what are you gonna do?
Kill him. But first he will tell me what happened to the other humans.
Kill him? You're out of your mind! Those things that attacked us on the street, they were nothing. Belial's a demon lord!
I've slain many lords in my time.
Whatever you say. Oh yeah, and if you see my soul lying around, mind fetching it for me?
Okay, sure, because that's, like, yeah, why not? I'll just pick that up off the floor, why not? I don't remember what I was going to say now. I don't remember what I was talking about before we talked to that guy. Ice Reaver. The Ice Reaver, forged with power, opposite of the burning core of hell, crafted with a bite that can snap freeze all forms of life into an icy hull. The blade's enchanted with a demonic curse that drains energy from all it touches, granting its master power alongside solid defense. Alright, sure. Really? I mean, I get that they had to have the door there for him to hide behind during that fight, but I mean, they couldn't have just had open. You know what? Come to think of it, I'm really glad that the portal and the soul split is gone. Because that means that it can't be a part of that. Like, I'll never have to deal with that. I also have no fucking clue. Oh, wait. I got a skeleton key. I don't remember where it goes. Oh, there it is. Way back there. Holy hell. Once again, I forgot what I was talking about. Good God.
Impossible.
But anyway, he's like, I like how he's like, if I didn't know any better, I'd think they were angels. It's like, motherfucker, you're fighting demons and you're calling them demons. Is angels really a stretch? It's like, it's just like one of those things where it's like, if A exists, there is a solid chance that B also exists. Like, I get it. You've never seen a demon before. Do demons exist? I don't know. I've never seen a demon before. Do I believe demons exist? I don't know. I've never seen one. I mean, they could. I don't know. It's like, but, you know, if you believe that demons can exist, then you have to believe that angels can exist. I mean, they could have different rules. I mean, I think I brought up before that I am writing a book, and it's going to have, not really angels, it's going to have, like, celestial beings and demonic beings. It's going to steer clear of the term angel. But yeah, they're going to have different rules applied to them for, you know, why the demons can, you know, break through into the, or break through and you see more of them and, you know, you see like angel stuff or celestial stuff, I guess. Speaking of my book, I wrote a chapter. Ooh, I get it done. The other day, or last week. I write about one chapter a week, if I'm lucky. So. But like, I wrote it, and like, as soon as I was done writing it, I was like, that chapter can't go there. It was like, I finished writing it, then I'm like, this, while it works there, it wasn't so much like the chapter I wrote didn't make sense where it was. It made perfect sense where it was. And I could very well leave it there. It's just for stuff that I want to take place after that chapter is, will make less sense where this chapter is. A defiler and a hell slipper. God, I love it when they give me these. Oh. There we go. I should clear them out. I feel like the ammo in this respawns faster than it did in Darksiders 1. And I'm not sure if it's as powerful, though. You dead? Yeah, you are. Hello? Look, I may not hit you with everyone, but most of them at least get close. Let's see here. Oh my. Oh, yep. Oh, there you are. Yeah. Oh my, that's a lot. You guys die if you're not, like, stuck with it? Looks like it. That guy also did not look like he had landed up here when he first jumped. Now, it says that there's stairs, like, right here. But they are blocked off, so I don't know if I'll be able to come back when I drop down there. But it doesn't look... Well, I mean, I'll have to be able to come back at some point. Because there's a door back there.
Impossible.
I wouldn't bother putting on the map if I wasn't going to be able to use it.
I cannot.
I mean, you could if you would just use it. There we go. I kind of wish that that was like a part of the auto pickup thing where like if he couldn't hold anymore but he could use one, if he would just auto use it. But at the same time, I know why they did it, because then, you know, you can always leave them if you don't really need one. You can always leave them on the ground so you can come back and get them after. So these guys they're fairly similar to the other ones that we fought last time we were on Earth. Oof, just out of range. Or just did that little damage. I also unloaded my entire clip on them. Boom. Are you guys done now? Wow, that one got stuck in the ceiling and everything. And there. Oh, good job. There's another gun there. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh. Ooh. I'm curious as to how, like, why would Belial make a deal for his soul? Oh, I see. We're just looping actually right back around to where it was. When, like, they're just here killing them anyway. And I just kind of assumed that they were taking souls when, you know, that was the currency that we were using to pay Fulgrim in the first one, and we were getting it from killing these guys. It's like, oh, well, they must be killing humans to get their, and taking their souls, right? So it'd be weird that he would have to make a deal to get that guy's soul. Oh, Ravager, that would have been... Oh, I was trying to think of a name for a class. I don't know if I want to go with the term class, but whatever, in my book. It's like the orcs that can use magic. And I ended up with, like, not shamans, though. I ended up going with Reaver for, like, ones that use combat, like, magic and swords, like a spell blade, right? But orc version of it. And I ended up going with Reaver, but I guess Ravager would have worked. But not like it really makes a difference. I'm a little worried about like how much magic to put in my book and like how powerful I can or I need to make it and everything, because it's like I don't want to make it like Harry Potter where there's a spell for everything.
Impossible.
You know, where because it's a bit much then. But at the same time, I don't want to make it, like, super rare, like Lord of the Rings, where you never fucking see anybody use magic. It's really hard to get a balance between those two. It's like, it's either you have so little that it's not worth putting it in at all, or you have so much that why isn't all the world's problems solved?
The legions of hell must be in a sorry state to make you a lord.
Curb your tongue, horseman, or I will tear it out. Why have you trespassed into my domain?
It seems some humans have survived the apocalypse, despite the best efforts of your kind.
You speak of the hunter.
He claimed that he sold you his soul.
His soul's damnation was merely a threat to keep him in check. After all, how much harm can one human truly cause? Lilith and Samael may coddle you, horsemen, but I have no more patience for your prattle.
Did you deceive the hunter? Or did he deceive you?
Nephilim, you will die here!
Will I?
We both know that isn't true.
I love how cocky Death is, even though he could very easily get his ass kicked by this guy. Oh. Okay, let's just... Oh, nope. Alright, that didn't work.
More wrath.
Oh, fuck me. He does a lot of fucking health damage, man. As opposed to the other kinds of damage in this game. Yeah. Alright. Oh, fuck. I saw the right trigger there. Probably heal. Oh. Alright, so not what I need to do. Let's try this, shall we? And see if this locks on. Nope, it did not. Alright. Well, I still know what I have to do, but it's just super fucking annoying. Alright, I no longer know what I have to do. I mean, I don't... Oh, I guess I can do this, eh? I don't have to lock on. Prick. Come on, you big bitch. That's the best you... Alright, well that's better. Oh. There we go. Have a party with them. Oh. Alright. Ow. Fucker. Damn it. It's fine, do it again. Yeah, I'm too far away for that trick. Oh, here it comes. Alright, hopefully this will... Yeah. Man, I feel like I do more damage outside of my Reaper form than I do in it.
Not enough wrath.
Oh, missed that one somehow. Man, that dodge is probably, like, that dodge swing is probably the one I've gotten the most use out of, eh? Oh, are you really doing that nonsense again? Ow, fuck you. Also, why do I have so few health potions? Oh, now it's moving, is it? Like, I thought I only used one. How the fuck am I down that low? Have they been like, do they auto-use potions if you die? Fuck. And this goddamn pistol. And it's fucking low-ass ammo. Come on. There we go. God damn it. There's got to be a better way to do this than this fucking pistol. That's a piece of garbage. Mainly because, like, the aiming is so shit, but... Like, when you can't lock onto something, it's so hard to hit anything with it. Like... There goes my last health potion. And the fact that you're not even guaranteed a fucking hit when it does lock, or when I do say, or when it does say that I have a lock on it, or that I'm gonna hit it, like... There we go. Finally, fuck.
I cannot.
Okay. Belial's trident. Greed seethes from the bladed prongs of this wretched weapon, robbing its victims of life and coin, echoing its former master's cruel intent. The barbs of its face whispers a constant taunt to those it has slain. Thou art good for naught. Alright, now that freed up that. I guess I didn't get a chest of anything else, but that's fine. I just looked to make sure that my capture hadn't froze again. It's hard to tell sometimes when I'm like on a static screen. Also, if that was the last boss, which to be fair, he's what the DLC is named after, so I mean, we very well may have cleared that in half hour. Definitely was no 45 minutes. Well, that's convenient.
You're back. Belial. Is he...
Belial is dead.
You're serious? I don't know what you are, but I'm grateful. My soul is free.
Hunter, your soul was never captive. Belial admitted that he had no power to take it.
He tricked me? I gave the others up for nothing?
There's a chance that the humans escaped the Demon Lord.
That's not possible.
I must be certain. You're not coming along.
No. I can't live with what I've done. Death. As long as you're here.
You wish to be taken now?
Please.
Very well.
Hey, dungeon completed. Okay, so now what? Okay, so we completed the dungeon. No, not there. This one. Quest display. Just shows ones from my other one. That it? I guess I can return to Uriel. I guess that's what I'll do then, is I'll just return to Uriel. Hopefully I'll come across some of those potions that I've been leaving all over the place on my way back. Is this even the way back, right? And then I go down there, down... No, that's right. I don't even remember how the fuck to get back to her, actually. Now that I think about it. Because she was... okay, so she was way over there, right? Yeah, she was way over here. God, that's a long fucking walk back. Alright, so to do that, I need to get there, so I need to get there. Alright, I think I know how to get back to her. But yeah, I guess I'll go and talk to her. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that could very well be the end of the DLC. Because, like, that was the thing that little review that I read said, was that it was very disappointing ending. Because, like, as soon as you get invested in the story, it's over. Which, you know, to be fair, if that's the ending, that is exactly what happened. It's like, oh, you're right. We're going to go and see if the humans are really dead. And then it's just like, nope, done. Because there was no other locked doors. We came through every door that we found. So, I mean, there's only, what, one chest that we didn't get, and I still had no idea how the fuck to get that one. So, I mean... no, I didn't go I fucking did, too. I went the wrong fucking way. God damn it. But yeah, if that's the whole DLC, I could see why people would be mad that that was, like, the end. Like, I was gonna say it might have made more sense if this was, like, to be played after you'd beaten the game. And then it somehow led into Darksiders 3. But as far as I know, it doesn't. I mean, that doesn't mean a whole lot. I haven't... Like I said, I've seen an hour of Darksiders 3. Also does not look like I can get back to Uriel. Because I do believe I came from up there. So yeah, that's the end of it then. Wow. Alright. What a lackluster. Yeah, that's the only way, and I can't get back there. So yeah, I will admit that was a very lackluster. So let's save. Lackluster DLC. So I'm going to do a quick check here because we are currently at a half hour. So I'm going to see if I can find out how long that other capture was. Be that one. That just tells me how big it was. Which, shockingly enough, not very. Back to the main campaign. Properties. That should do it, right? Let's see. Created, modified, access, details. It's 20 minutes, so that actually was almost an hour. All right. Oh yeah, so it took us about 50 minutes to do it. So yeah, that'll be it for this part. So next week we'll finish the game. Monday will be the last of the collectibles and the Soul Arbiter's Maze, and depending on how long that takes, it'll also probably be the end of the game, because I imagine through that door is probably just a boss fight. I can't imagine there being anything else besides the boss fight through there. Oh, whoops. So I mean, there's that. Oh. So yeah, first probably the Soul Arbiter's Maze and that, assuming that it is just a boss fight. And because I can't, like I said, I can't imagine the Soul Arbiter's fight, or Soul Arbiter's Maze, taking a full hour to get through when we have the scrolls to do it. And like I said, I imagine. Oh, also, are we outside? We're outside the Soul Arbiter's Maze. That maze, actually. So, and then I can't imagine this and the final boss taking that much time. So yeah. We'll probably end up doing that, and then the first 50 waves of the Crucible to get the gauntlets, and then, you know, which I think I'll have to do. I'll do a little bit of research here right away to see if what happens when you beat the game, if you automatically go into New Game Plus, or if you get, or you just get kicked back out. Because if you just get kicked back out, then I'll be able to do it like that. If not, then I'll have to do the Soul Arbiter's Maze and then do the Crucible before I go to fight the final boss. But anyway, we'll see. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for the end of Darksiders 2.